Hi guys, lovely day up here again at Campbell, and hopefully you can see behind us here phase 3 is well underway. We've got full height scaffolding right away across the front elevation, as you can see behind me, and to date we've got the entire roof stripped and the stonework and the masonry work well underway. Present day we have all the mortar joints currently cut out, ready for repointing ahead of the pupils coming back in a couple of weeks time. And as you'll see through some of the footage in the next couple of slides, we had a 40-ton crane in place yesterday lifting the chimney coping stones off and the new stones on. Quite an extensive lift and technical piece yesterday, which will be complemented by hopefully some excellent drone footage, as you'll see coming through up the lane and over the top of the sites. Hi guys, so 13th of August, you'll see in the footage 40-ton crane came in yesterday to lift some of the new chimney coping stones up. And as you can see behind me, this is the finished article. Brand new coping stones in place, ready to be repointed. I think you'll all agree it looks absolutely fantastic. And then if you pan around behind us, you can see the original roof has been stripped. We've got our new felt membrane on in place. Our roofing battens are being installed, and the tiles are going on slowly but surely. 10 metre. I think it looks absolutely fantastic at this stage, and it'll be a really good product once it's finished. Up here at roof level, and hopefully to my right you can see phase 1 completed a couple of years ago. The clock tower in full looks great, and to my left phase 2 across the side of the turning circle, staff common room, was completed last year. Phase 3 is the main elevation in the middle, tying the two together. Hi, so as you can see behind us here, the roof tiles have started to go back on, and what people don't really understand is the finished tiles. You can only really see the bottom half of the finished tiles once the roof's completed. On the top row you can see just how big these tiles are, and there's half again hidden under the tile above. And midway down the roof here you'll see a copper strip. The copper strip's in place to keep the moss and vegetation growth at bay. It's the impurities in the copper wash down through the roof with the rainwater, and it keeps the vegetation growth away. To the left and right you can see our new secret gullies have been formed in a Code 5 lead, and the dormers have had the roofing battens installed ready for time. Hi, so just at the eaves level here, and we'll look at some of the detailing. As we pan around you'll see some of the original 130-year-old pitch pine sarking boards still in really good condition. Just given the quality of the wood that was used, it's lasted the length of time. And our detailing here, we've got a pressure treated counter batten fixed directly to the sarking board that we then set our felt membrane onto. The importance of the counter batten is that it keeps a gap between the felt and the sarking board, which allows airflow through the underside of the roof structure to stop it sweating. And then across the top we've got our pressure treated battens, which we then fix our tiles directly into, that carries the finish. To the right hand side you can see our new Code 6 secret gullies that have been formed with some lovely lead work. That will be detailed neatly, finished down into the runners, and then sealed and repointed in against the stonework. So some lovely technical detailing ongoing here. As you can see here, sometimes the old school method's still the best, with David using the guillotine to shape and cut the tiles as we need. Hi, so you can see behind me here, lovely brand new transom that's being prepared to go into the dining room porch ahead of the windows going in towards the end of the week. And David here is kindly going to show us how he he retools the stonework with this grinder, painstakingly putting every single joint through the stone in advance of installing. So David's going to show us briefly now. Hi, so hopefully as you can see there, just the level of work that's involved, that's about 30 seconds worth of retooling, and that's one stone of hundreds that need to be retooled. So it's a really labour intensive process, but the finished quality of the stone is next to none, and we're going to that level to keep the quality of the whole project high. Hi, so as you can see behind me here, all the masonry joints have been cut out painstakingly by hand, a mixture of chisel and by grinder. Really loud, dusty, dirty work. We've got all of that completed ahead of the pupils returning in the next couple of weeks, and the masonry is now sitting ready for repointing, which is much quieter. Again, slow process, but shouldn't have any disruption on the guys inside. So work's progressing really well. We expect the scaffolding to be in place for another 6 months or so, completing hopefully on target for early March, all being well. Current phase of works is all around getting the dining room porch opened back for the next week or so. So that's around replacing the stone, replacing the window, and dropping the hoarding internally to get the kitchen opened ahead of all the boys returning next Wednesday. So progressing really well, ahead of programme, on budget, and looking great.